Right, good day. Is it? Yes, it's filming. Sorry, I didn't hear the click. Right, I think this is going to work. I'm not sure, but I want to gift my granddaughter and my step grandchildren basically some money at Christmas, and I thought it was really boring to just give them money because they're only, I think one's 7, one's 8, and obviously Scarla will be 13 in January. So I thought I'd try putting them in a bauble, but they're a bit boring as they are. So I thought tissue. Now, I don't even remember where I got these from. I was looking through my tissue stash, and I thought, oh, yeah. So what I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to try one, see if they work. I've cut the names out already. I've got this lovely die here from Sizzix, which has got that sort of size letters. I think they're going to fit on one half, which is what I want them to do. They're all up here ready to go. Let me just see if I can drag the whole lot forward. I've lost a P. So, and I'm waiting for my daughter to confirm the spelling of their names because they're unusual. So we've got Jalen, Portia and Scarlett. Oh, you can't see. There. All right, so that's the 3 names. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work. Obviously, Jaden's a boy. Portia's well into pink. So, but I think I've spelt them right. But that's going to be the last thing I put on. I've texted her. She should be on her lunch break soon. So, right. So what I'm going to do, so that they can actually get in it. When I put the hanging bit on, I'm only going to put it on one half of the loop, so that they can crack it open and get their money out. It'll either be coins or a note. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so let's put it on the front one there. Sorry, the sun keeps in and out. It cannot make up its mind what it's doing. Let me just switch the light on. Not the yellow one, the white one. Is that better? Doesn't matter, does it? So I'm going to give it a go. It'll work or it won't work. I don't really know which it's going to be. So what I'm thinking is just putting a coat of PVA. It's a very watered down PVA. I don't want to get it on the bit where they join. Hopefully, she says. And it doesn't matter that it's gone sort of weird like that. That's fine. It shouldn't dry too quickly. It is not warm in my house today. It is horrendous weather here in the UK at the moment. Right, so let's do Jalen's first. Now his is very blue, the lettering, so let's do green. I might just mix them right up. I think that might be a really good idea. Yeah, we keep getting sunshine and showers. There was a beautiful rainbow over the shops earlier. It was huge. We had sideways rain yesterday. That was fun. So I'm just going to do one with you. Do not worry. I'm not going to bore you to death by doing loads. Actually, thinking about it, yeah, I might just stick with the Christmas colours. Although Portia really is a pink girl, so I might do just pink for her. I just thought it'd be a bit of fun. And then they can hang them on the Christmas tree when they want to. Thinking even more outside the box, I could. I think I've got a punch that punches holly shapes. I wonder if I could do that. Make it more fun, wouldn't it? Let's get it covered first. I'll pause you while I cover it and I'll come back in a sec. Right, well there's one covered. So, yeah, they're a bit awkward to pick up once they're covered. They're a bit sticky. I just scoot it to the edge of my desk. I'm hoping that they will smooth down a bit. I don't mind them being quite chunky like that actually, so I'm hoping, I don't know what I'm hoping for. It really doesn't matter. They're probably not going to like them. They just want the money out of it, I would imagine. But yeah, we'll see. So, and hopefully his lettering will show up on there. Yeah, it should do. Right. Okay, I'm going to do the girls. I'm thinking one, oh, I don't know really, maybe one pink and red, or maybe just one pink, because I think Portia would definitely want the pink. And then for Scarlett, she's kind of like any colour, so I think I'll just do that any colours. So, and I'm still waiting for my daughter to get back to me to confirm the spellings, because I definitely want to get those right. So, and I was thinking once it's dry, what I might do is actually do some doodling on top, just to really decorate them up. So, yeah, I think they're going to be fun to do. Well, they are fun to do. I'm having fun. Okay, right. I'll come back when I've got all three done, and hopefully my daughter would have got back to me by then, and we can crack on. So I'll see you in a little while. Right, carrying on. They're all dry. This is the next day now. I whipped this in front of you and didn't even show you what it was. So it's the Sizzix Thinlits ABC. It's a complete. It's all joined together, which is quite nice for an alphabet, and it cuts beautifully. It's got sticky tape on it, so yeah, and that is quite handy, believe it or not, instead of individual letters. I'm going to put that in the front actually. Did I give you the number? It's 665182. I got it in their sale ages ago. I cannot remember how much it was, but it's very useful, and they're nice sized letters as well. So we are dry, and they do go together. Hurrah! But I want these to be able to open, because their money is going to be inside. See, I love the inside. Maybe I should have done it the other way around, but never mind, too late. I've got little ribbons here which came. These are baubles from Hobbycraft, by the way. They're just the plastic, you know, you can get them everywhere at this time of year. So when I put the ribbon on, I'm just going to do it through one of the holes. There's a little bit of gappage. Woo! There's a little bit of gappage, but they're kids. They're not going to know. Honestly, I do all this stuff and then they just go, oh yeah, it's great, you know. So I'm not going to worry too much, but I want to put their name on, and I'm just trying to decide. I think if let's just try it. So this, oh, glad I checked with my daughter, by the way. I did spell Portia's name wrong. I kind of thought I knew I had. I missed out an S. I was going for the car, you know, Porsche. Anyway, see, his would be all right. Jalen's, they'll stick out. Yeah, Porsche should. Actually, they might be all right. But I was thinking, no, hers is going to... Right, so definitely for her. Right, okay, let's just make a decision, Susan, get on with it. Right, let's stop saying right for first of all. Okay, so hers will fit like that, no problem at all. Cool. Because what I was thinking was, I've got a white pen, but I've also got a gold one. These are new to me, actually. They're from Amazon, Stationery Island. Got loads. Loads and loads and loads. And they were £4. Yeah, so you get 4 of each. Yeah, I'm going to try them on here. Because I'm fed up with having markers. I mean, I've got these beautiful ones from Spectrum Noir, but they are so pernickety. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Right, let's get the brush end. And what I'm thinking is doing kind of a wavy line. I want to see how opaque they are, really. And then how tall are the letters? About there. It's a bit lumpy bumpy. Like I say, if it's not perfect, I'm really not going to worry too much, because even if they appreciate them, I don't know. So yeah, these came with really good reviews, these pens. Apparently they run out really quickly. That's probably why you get 4 of each, but that's fine. I don't use them that often to worry about it, so it's really only Christmas time or the odd birthday occasion. Although actually, having said that, I do use them for when I make cards. So I like to give, if I put a topper on, I like to give them a gold edge, because it just makes them stand out, or black or whatever, you know. But, sorry, I don't know what you're actually seeing. It's a bit shiny, but I've got to have the light on. It is the most disgusting rainy wet day here today, so this is the perfect day to get some little crafty jobs done and make some videos for my lovely peeps. I think that could do with being a bit wider actually. Yeah, been for a dog walk already this morning. It was very early actually. I think she picked, well I say very early, it wasn't that early. But anyway, she picked me up at 8 o'clock and yeah, we got rather wet. But never mind. It's only water. I can't shrink anymore. So well, we'll give that a go. Let's see if let's see what the letters look like. I'm just wondering about doing a white outline. Let's give it a go. Are you dry? Yeah. I'm just going to do one with you. I'll do the others and I'll come back and show you them finished. Get them good shape to hold at times. Maybe I should use the brush end. Let me use the brush end. That's the other nice thing about these. They've got dual tips. I'll say they are on Amazon. Cat's off. Why didn't you do that, Susan? Why didn't you just lay it down flat on the desk? Because you didn't think of it, you Wally. You never know, they might be that much in love with them that they'll keep them forever. But there again, they might not. It's just a little something. Right. And then on the other side, I've took out, on the other half of these, I'm just going to let that dry for a bit. I've took out my Artix acrylic markers. I was thinking of having a go at doing some leaves and things. Mind you, I've not used these for a very long time. My daughter nearly nabbed them because she's into the colouring books. I was like, you know your Artex paint pens? I said, yeah. Do you use them? And I thought, well, I don't actually, but I said, well, the trouble is, they weren't the cheapest thing to buy. She went, no, I know. I bought her a set for her birthday, basically. What are you up to, you rape mackerel? That's the cat, by the way, if you're new here. What are you doing, you raving lunatic animal? Oh, she was on one last night. Oh, my goodness. Now, bearing in mind, I think Garfield with my cat, okay? Very reluctantly gets up off the sofa. She was running around like a banshee last night. I don't know what her problem was. Normally, it means that she's nicked one of my sewing machine bobbins and she's chasing it up and down the stairs, but I couldn't see anything. And she's 10. I mean, she's a mature lady. You'd think, wouldn't you? But no. Clearly, still got the devil in her. What I might do is just do a fun little... Oh, I'm going to be here for hours, aren't I? You can tell. Actually, I ought to do this on Jalem's because I've done him a... Well, I've done them all, little lap quilts. You've probably seen that process with the dinosaur one. And I finished it off with a green stripy binding, which looks amazing. So, I ought to do it on his for definite, but he probably won't even clock that they're the same. Portia will. Portia's very artistic. Bless her. She's yeah, she loves anything arty crafty. I've got her a cracking book. She loves colouring, you know, colouring in books as such. But I found one. I don't even know where I found it. But you colour in all the shapes and then you cut them out, and it's kind of like origami. And she'll be able to do it because she's quite a bright button. And I thought, oh my goodness, that is so up her street. So I'm hoping she's going to like it. And some Hello Kitty stuff, because apparently she's mad on Hello Kitty. So all of us are like, it's not showing up very well, but it's showing up enough. Right, let's just do some. Ooh, don't slide. It's a bit like a Christmas pudding. If I'd done that in brown, it would look like a Christmas pudding, wouldn't it? Anyway, it's red spotty. Oh, that's cool. Lid. Shall I do white? I'll do white dots, I think. Brush. So as you can see, I'm going to have a bit of fun with these. Let's try good. It's quite cute actually, I'm quite liking this. Just trying to think. Maybe I'll just do pretty. Right, that'll do. Let's get these letters on and then I'm going to let you go and I'll come back and show you the final result. Now the thing is it going to fit? That's the other thing. Am I going to get it all on one bauble? I want to get it on one bauble. Have I got anything that I could lay that on? I could do with it sticking up like that. So P-O-R 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I can get P-O-R-S, if I'm right, okay, hang on. I've just remembered how to do this kind of thing. So if I put the S on, it's kind of in the middle. And then put the others round. C-H-E-P-O-R. Yeah, there's going to be plenty of room. Right, okay. That was my worry. I thought, oh, if they don't fit, what's going to happen? Now, the other worry I've got is this tissue paper might bleed. That's my only other worry. That surprisingly didn't, the little squares, because I did specifically buy non-bleed tissue paper, because it gets a bit frustrating when you've got a yellow piece and then you put a blue bit on top and you wet it with the PVA and all the blooming colour runs. I mean, it can look pretty, but sometimes you get a bit frustrated with it. Right, okay, let's I'm nervous about this bit, so let's just get this going. Is it going to be easier to put a layer of PVA on and then just put the letters on? I think it might. Are you decent? Yeah, you'll do. Right, okay. I'm just finding a brush here. Let's try this one. I think the other one's still in the bathroom. It got a bath last night, or washed last night. Right, so let's get the S in the middle. Please don't bleed. Right, I'm definitely going to fast forward you through this bit because I want to take my time, but I don't want you sat there bored. Porsche. Yep, right, okay. At least we got it spelt right. It was starting to bleed, so I'm just being very careful not to smudge it too much. Right, well there we are. That's dry. I think that's going to look quite good. You're very high up. Come down here. It's because I was filming something else. Hold tight, sorry. As normally I can look up and see you, but I can't. So there we are. Porsche. I don't know whether that's the Welsh spelling, because they are very Welsh. I don't know. But yeah, so that'll be the back, that'll be the front, obviously. So cool. Yeah, I hope they'll like them anyway. Right, I'm going to get on and do the others, and I'll come back and show you them finished. Won't be long. Right, well here they are. Obviously they're still, well these are dry, but this is Porsche's. The glue in the middle is very wet. So yeah, so just did little holly leaves for her. So that's that one. Scarlet, I've changed the lettering colour because it wasn't showing up on the silver background. So I've changed it to purple. I need to go over it again, it needs tidying up. But for her I did stars, and that's the back of her one. Sort of made it patchworky. Kind of like it actually, it's kind of funky. And then for Jalem, he's got snowmen, so why not? Yeah, he's on a silver background as well, but yeah. And then he's got 3 on the back. So they all need to thoroughly dry, and then I'm going to do the final tidying up, and then I need to get to the bank and get some cash to put in them. So there we are. Good fun actually. I've kind of got absorbed into doing that, and there's a mess everywhere, but that's all the fun of the fair. So I think I've spelled everything right. Porsche. Yeah. Jalem, I nearly messed up because I put the J round the wrong way, but managed to notice that one. And then Scarlet, I know how to spell that one by heart. So yeah, there we are. Right, we'll let that all dry. I'll do a final tidy up, and yeah, they should look good. I hope the kids appreciate it. Probably won't. Anyway, see you soon. Bye. Right, I thought I'd put a quick clip on the end here. This is how they turned out. Ooh. So that's Jalem's. I'm trying to do it and not make the camera go batty. And Scarlet with her stars and the very pink Porsche with her holly. And I just went round and sort of scribbled around. You're going to focus? Yeah, scribbled around the holly. I don't know if they'll like them or not. Is it going to focus? Yeah. They're different, aren't they? I do like Jalem's. I like the snowmen. Focus. So there we are. All done. Just got to go into town now and get some dosh. And then they can be a little present for them. I've actually got boxes that will fit them perfectly. So there we are. That's it. All done. Bye.